almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. All right, we send it back inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Tracy Cortez! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Viviane Araújo!
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, a lot of eyeballs on this fight tonight, and rightfully so. When it comes to this women's flyweight division, a lot of people feel as though Viviane Araújo is one of the women who could emerge to challenge Valentina Shevchenko. She's an outstanding striker, high fight IQ, certainly has a submission game as well that was evident in her early fights in Brazil. And now it is all in front of Viviane Araújo. If she can get a win tonight, the list to a flyweight title shot becomes significantly shorter. She's going back to that patented straight right hand, unable to connect. Oh, how clean is that jab by Tracy Cortez? Big shots being landed on both sides here. Frantic pace early on to this one.
Watch out, she's trying to set up that uppercut now.
She missed with that jab.
Double the jab.
Oh, beautiful jab there by Viviane Araújo. Try to establish that jab.
Hands higher, hands higher.
Nice straight punch.
Oh, and there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combination, opponent needs to interrupt that. When she is this free-flowing, it is very difficult to deal with.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown D? Araújo getting tattooed by that stiff jab. Leg kick is there.
There it is again.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, man, I hate to laugh, but she lands another kick there, and now you're really starting to see that visible damage on the other side.
When you start seeing the redness in the leg, that means that every time she's driving that baseball bat right into the thigh where she wants it to land, and now her opponent is limping, her opponent's wounded, her opponent's injured, and now watch the target be way more stationary.
Well, she said in these situations she had to protect her head, and defensively she has done an outstanding job of that.
She could not do it any better up to this point.
Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. Nice jab by Tracy Cortez. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Oh, another vicious combination there. She is picking her apart on the feet.
Picking her apart. Oh, my goodness. This is very difficult to watch. John Andy, give me the play-by-play. You're so good at it, I can't look at this anymore.
90 seconds to go.
Great job blocking that punch.
And that one certainly found the target. Kick lands.
Another good stick to the head.
She missed with that jab. Under a minute now to go. Oh, that's a sharp hook there by Cortez. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Well, they don't let you wear headgear, but she don't need it tonight, right? Beautiful job defensively.
She's doing a great job of blocking up top. Nothing of any substance has landed to this point.
Hook to the head lands flush there by Araújo.
Continuing to go to the head.
All right, so her calf now starting to show some real signs of bruising, DC.
And that only works because her lead leg is her opponent's lead leg. It's the split stance. It's two conventional fighters, so that kick is available to her. Nice shot, lands downstairs.
That's a big hook. Cortez's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose, so that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. All right, things are getting interesting, folks. She is back to the stool, appears to be breathing okay, but a huge cut on the bridge of her nose.
Yeah, when you get cut there, it's hard to breathe. Your mouth starts to go open a little bit, but the blood becomes an issue. She was not locked in defensively, and that punch right there opened up the cut on the bridge of her nose.
Well, pretty good showcase for these two women in the previous round. As our next round gets underway, some risk management in the previous 5 minutes there.
This is a big moment for both of these fighters. Somebody is really going to have to make a decision that they are the one that's going to get their hand raised. The previous round was way too close.
Oh, just out of range with that right hand. Well, you know she can do it all in the octagon tonight. She is largely a striker, and man, has she had it going really from the opening bell.
From the start of the fight, you could see that she was different tonight. You could see that she was going to lean on the cardio, set a high pace, and hope that her opponent could not keep up. But not only is she fighting hard, she is landing just about everything that she throws.
Massive head kick. Well, we haven't really seen her famed jiu-jitsu game just yet, but of course, if it's not broken, don't fix it, and she has realized a ton of success with her striking here tonight.
Every day, you have to get better. 1%, they say, as an athlete. She has shown that she got better every single day in her training camp, because we don't see her chasing takedowns as desperately as we normally see. She is comfortable in the stand-up, and she is winning these striking exchanges. Nice.
Oh, this is some high-level, efficient, effective, grounded pound by Araújo. All right, she's in full guard here, DC, but you know she passes as well as anybody in this division.
Oh, man, when she gets to the ground, she has an amazing ability to just be advancing or thinking advancement every single time. But her opponent has a great ability and a great sense of anticipation that when you try to go, she's able to get back to her feet, escape, and get to where she's comfortable.
All right, full guard here if you're the bottom fighter. Trying to prevent the half guard, I would assume.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submission to get back to your feet.
Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse. We passed the midpoint here of the fight.
Nice shot lands from the bottom.
Now the hammer fist here by Cortez. All right, nice transition into full guard. If you're the top fighter, where do you go from here?
Try to posture up, get some big ground and pound off, which will lead to you passing the half guard. Just gotta be careful here.
Scramble and get up.
Araújo's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, that rear naked choke is tight. Oh, great submission defense as she gets out. Oh, look at this. She's got her in the crucifix. A lot of body weight with which to contend. We'll see how she tries to get up here.
It's a very tough situation for the bottom girl. But for the top fighter, all she has to do is just maintain and keep control. Keep it safe. Don't allow it to turn chaotic, because when it turns chaotic, you lose one of the arms. You got to keep both of the arms. Punch, 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 elbow, 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 and end the fight.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Cortez.
And now she's in mount.
how good is her submission defense there? Oh, nice job by her to posture up there. Now we'll see if she can maintain that separation.
She has to recognize that her opponent will start trying to squirrel away now, but look for her big ground and pound.
Huge kick right there. Don't want to take too many more of those. Cortez is making things really difficult for the opposition now as the fighter continues to target that damaged nose. Well, not just a high-output fight to this point, but a high-accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
Keep the pressure on. Everything's landing.
20 seconds to go, round two. Araújo's straight punch, and now her opponent's firmly on the ropes.
But she can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Oh! 10 minutes in the can. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, she is back to the stool, but dealing with a really big cut on the bridge of her nose. She has eaten jabs for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah, she's taken far too many shots to the nose. Big shots, devastating shots. And now she is wearing it. She's got a cut on her nose, and she's having to deal with the blood, and still her opponent trying to take her head off.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway.
Beautiful strike.
Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Try to establish that jab. Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fighter in front of you who is so disciplined, who is so sharp. You have got to get on your bicycle, you got to get on the outside, limit the damage, get between rounds, and then try to reset, because right now, this cut is only getting worse.
Well, masterful job by her defensively yet again. You're not winning all the time when you're playing defense, but a nice job to raise the hands there.
She keeps her hands up, keeps her chin down so her opponent is not getting through with any of her head strikes.
Araújo's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose.
Put your hands up higher. Come on.
Oh, a nice straight there by Tracy Cortez. Straight right hand, but she misses. And now the fight hits the floor. Really anybody's fight here over the final 5 minutes. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Viviane Araújo. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Araújo is able to transition back to side control now. Oh, that's a beautiful escape and reversal by her there.
Unbelievable sweep. She did a fantastic job of manipulating the weight to change the position.
Under 3 minutes to go in our third round. And very effective with the ground and pound. All right, she's in full guard here, basically.
She's going to be looking to pass, try to get to the next position.
Araújo going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. All right, so the ladies make their way back to the feet. Nice job by her there, and the crowd is just lapping it up.
Yeah, they're loving her willingness to fight to get back to her feet. She never accepted being on the bottom, so even though it was difficult, she got it done, and now she looks to impose herself on her opponent.
Just over 2 minutes to go in our third and final round. And she misses with the left punch there.
Take that and win the round.
Nice defense by her there with the block. Cortez's body really getting bruised up on that right side right now. Gotta figure out a way to lower the goal.
When you're in the clinch, you go to the body. That's an investment. You keep on putting that money away with every single body shot.
Beautiful right hand over the top. Takedown defense holds up. And now some separation between the two athletes. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you'd want to see from her here. She's trying to keep the judges out of it. Really lighten her up now. Oh, here's a kick to the body. Blocked, though, by Viviane Araújo. Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's
Shoots on fire there, probably her best strike of the fight.
her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively. Beautiful shot lands to the leg there.
30 seconds now to go in the fight. Araujo's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC. 20 seconds to go in the fight. Push kick there to the body. Time winding down, final seconds of the fight. Maybe the best shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
What a fight as we go the full 15 minutes, and that is how you close the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Tracy Cortez!
All right, so it goes down as a decision win for the more balanced fighter here tonight, and did it relatively cleanly, DC.
She was clean, John. I mean, she fought the perfect fight. Did exactly what she needed to do in order to shut out her opponent. And that is exactly what the scorecards read.